Four children fed up with their parents driving.
Dad, will you please just
Molly,
slow
you're all
down?
right?
You're going too fast.
Four parents who have slipped into bad habits. And in just 4 days, they'll have to face the ultimate driving test and our chief examiner, Sandra. Last time, there was some seriously bad steering going on. Our rookies experienced driving at speed, and we saw some big celebrations.
Yes!
And some downright disappointments.
You were right.
I think you're too fast.
Yeah, I know, we failed.
The question is, though, will our teams ever be ready to face the ultimate driving test on the final day? It's day 6 at the Driving Academy. Hello, I'm Joe Swash and this is Driving Academy, coming at you from the beautiful St Athan in Wales. This is a show that aims to help 4 kids train their parents into being better and safer road users. Come on, let's get cracking. Let's go! Coming up, bang! Our rookies take on the most extreme super skills challenge yet.
Stop.
But that's nothing compared to what their parents will have to face. The Ramp of Doom. Don't miss our nail-biting super skills challenge, which will test our team's nerves, reflexes and driving to the absolute limit. Oh, disaster! And this is where it all begins, the learner lesson. Each day at the Academy, we're going to be teaching our rookies a different element of road safety to pass on to their parents. And today, it's all about driving smoothly. Although our rookies obviously can't drive on public roads, here at the Academy's top secret test centre, anything is possible. In charge of our learner lessons is elite driving instructor Vicky Lovell. She knows every angle of road safety. Throughout the lesson, Vicky has a set of dual controls, so our rookies are always safe. First up, it's Reese, and his mum can be a little bit reckless. So how does she cope with speed bumps?
When my mum goes over speed bumps, what she does is she usually goes over them quite fast, just to annoy me.
That's not a good example. Our rookies have to drive smoothly over the speed bumps without losing control. This will be just a small taste of what the teams will face in our Super Skills Challenge later.
Good, we're just going to go right down to the end. Off we go.
Here goes Reese, and it looks like he's judging his speed quite well here.
Lovely. The bumps, I want you to just stop here. Lovely job. So do you understand, when you see humps in the road, you've got to be thinking that it's to look after people around, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've been worried that Reese might have picked up some bad habits from his careless driver mum Sarah, who has crashed and bashed her way through our challenges. So far, they've only secured 2 passes out of 5, so let's hope that Reese's new knowledge can help mum seriously improve her driving. Next up is Molly. We know that she gets easily rattled under pressure, so we hope that she can learn a few tips and pass them on to her dad from this lesson.
My dad hates speed bumps because they make him slow down and they break people's tyres. But the reason they break his tyres is because he doesn't slow down, he just goes faster over them.
Slow and steady. Nice work, Molly. She seems to be learning about smooth driving, but what about her dad?
It's never a smooth ride being in the car with my dad. You always sort of like just want to get out and just walk the rest of the way.
It could be all down to you in the Super Skills Challenge then, Molly. Over to Manisha. She's the most nervous of our young rookies and has really struggled in some of the early lessons.
Good. And we're just going to carry on off.
Doesn't seem bad at the moment.
A little bit bumpy over the speed bumps. What would have made that a bit smoother?
Ooh,
A little bit slower?
okay.
So, a bit slower, Manisha. Something that you can pass on to your speed-loving dad.
Next time me and my dad are in a car and I see speed bumps, all the knowledge is in here, so I know what to do.
We never know what Manisha's dad Cliff is going to do next. He's out of control one day, and he's overcautious the next.
Touched it.
Come on, Dad, we only have 5 minutes.
So which Cliff will turn up today?
Follow it round.
OK, last up it's super confident Jono. I can't see him having any problems with the speed humps, but I wonder how his mum handles them.
It can get quite tough in the back and it can get quite bumpy and, yeah, can cause a heart attack.
Speed bumps are there for a reason and should never be approached at speed or ignored. Whoa!
Do you think that was a good speed?
Slow it down, slow it down.
Now, do you see how good that is if you arrive at the correct speed?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's much better. And you'll definitely need that smooth driving later when we put you and your parents through the bump-laden Super Skills Challenge with a difference. And parents beware, as you're going to face the perilous ramp of doom. Oh, disaster! But now it's that part of the show where we like to look at some of the silly things drivers do whilst behind the wheel, like playing with her radio or setting her sat-nav. Some people even like to look in the mirror to see if they look good whilst they should be driving. So, here's a message for you guys. Come on, don't be a dummy. Let me introduce you to the most easily distracted dummy here at the Driving Academy. His name is Mr. Crash, and with good reason. Whenever he's behind the wheel, he never pays attention, and that always ends in disaster. The question is, though, what's going to distract him today? So, he has a book on the armrest, then he has a work helmet, and finally a pie on the dashboard. Who ate all the pies, Mr. C? First, our teams get a quick look round to try and work out which of today's potential distractions will cause Mr. C to crash. Now remember, this isn't for points, so play along at home.
It's going to be a book.
Good spot, Reese. Of course, you should never be tempted to read anything whilst driving.
It's the helmet, because that would be a hazard if you break.
Yep, that helmet, Andy, is a loose object that could go flying around the car if Mr. C brakes too quickly.
And he's got some food on the front.
Of course, Cliff, not only should there be no objects left on the dashboard, but if Mr. C tries to eat that pie, that will be dangerous. Anyway, I'm off for a quick tea break with some of my dummy pals. Cup of tea, anyone? Slice of cake, Mr. C? Mr. C! Oh no, that's me mum's best crockery. Just this once, Mr. C, please don't get distracted, she'll kill me. Who am I kidding? He's not called Mr. Crash for nothing. Those 3 distractions are going to be too much for him. Remember, all 3 objects can be dangerous. First up, we have a book on the armrest, then there's Mr. C's work helmet, and finally that greasy pie. Last chance to guess which one. Fingers crossed, Mum. Off he goes. Nice and steady, Mr. C. Not too fast. Mr. C. No, he's picked up the book. Whoa, Mr. C! Oh! Did you guess right at home? He was reading. Mr. C, you're not in my good books. Mr. C is a fully trained stunt driver and all crashes are performed by experts. Don't be a dummy. Don't try this at home. And now Biting Super Skills Challenge is coming up very soon, but first, before you can even get near a car, you need to learn the rules of the road. They're called the Highway Code, and our teams have been studying them furiously for the next part of the show, the Highway Quiz. So teams, today's Highway Challenge is all about passengers' do's and don'ts. I'm going to ask you a series of questions on passenger safety. I need you to answer with either true or false. If you think it's true, I need you to jump into the red car. If it's false, jump into the black car. You need to get 3 out of 5 right to win this, the Highway Quiz badge. Dum, dum, dum. Children, you to go first. Here's your question. If you are under the age of 14 and you're not wearing a seatbelt, the driver of your car can go to court and be fined. True or false? Go! Run around.
Oh, my head.
You've all thought it was true? It is true. It's the driver's responsibility to ensure that a child under the age of 14 is wearing a seatbelt. Out you come, guys. Well done. Well done. Adults, here comes your question. According to the law, a 5-year-old may sit in the front seat of a car as long as they're in the correct car seat. True or false? Away you go. Whoa, Andy. A bold move there, going solo. Let's see if that was a wise choice. Andy, you're on your own, Andy. The rest of you, you're in the false car. I can tell you that the answer It's true! Yeah! Well done, Andy! Any child may sit in the front seat as long as they're in the correct chair for their weight. Kids, your question. On a very long journey, is it OK to take your seatbelt off and go for a nap as long as you're laying flat on the back seat? Away you go. Remember, our teams need to get 3 out of 5 of our true or false questions correct to win the badge. Here goes Jono, going round the front. Well done. The answer is false. Yeah. Well done. You all got the right answer. OK, adults, no child over the age of 10 needs to sit in the car seat. Well, you've all got in the false car. I can tell you the answer is false. Yes. Well done. You must be at least 12 or over 135 centimetres to sit in an adult car seat and use a seatbelt. Any smaller, and you have to get back into the kids' seat. Go on. All right. Trying to milk it, see? Trying to get as much airtime as they can. Right, the final question is for the kids. Are you ready for this? Is it OK to sit on someone's lap with the seatbelt across both of you? True or false? Away you go. This is the last question, and all of our 4 teams have secured their badges. But let's see if Molly and Andy can get a top score of 5 out of 5. Jono's on his own, and the rest have gone for false. I can tell you the answer is false. Yeah. A seat with a belt must only be used by 1 passenger. Sharing a seatbelt could mean that you get crushed in a crash. Ugh, we don't want that to happen, do we? Out the cars, everybody. Well done. So, teams, it's time to find out the results. You all have got a badge. Yay! Congratulations. And it gives me even great pleasure to tell you that Andy and Molly, again, have got 100%. Yay! You must be doing your revision. Here you go, guys. Here are your badges, look after them. Here are your badges, look after them. Now, remember, keep revising, because we've only got 4 days before our big highway quiz showdown. You excited? Yeah! As for you lot, don't go anywhere, because still to come, we've got our Super Skills Challenge. The moment has finally arrived. It's the Super Skills Challenge time, and this is our course. And we've called it a Trifle Challenging. It's going to be a bumpy ride. We've got 100 cherries sitting on top of our trifle. Our teams need to make sure that at least 1 remains by the end of the course. Sounds easy, but I think this is going to be quite sticky. The teams will have to drive the ping-pong ball trifle around our tricky course. It'll be the kids off first, and once they pass the roundabout and the barrels, they will face a big problem, the serious speed bumps. This is where the cherries could really start tumbling. And then it's a quick stop, and the parents take over. They have to drive whatever remains of their trifle across a set of bigger speed bumps before arriving at their nemesis, the Ramp of Doom. If you approach this wrong, you could lose the whole trifle. It's all about smooth driving, and remember there are 100 cherries to start off with, and you need at least 1 left at the end. They're the small red balls sat right at the top. This is Sandra, the Driving Academy's chief examiner, who will be watching over our contestants with an eagle eye. What Sandra doesn't know about road safety just isn't worth knowing.
Plan your journey, keep your driving smooth, respect the speed ramps and don't rush over them.
The teams better beware as they take on Super Skills number 6. Sandra, what is it you're looking for from today's challenge?
Well, today, Joe, is all about car control and smooth driving. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams handle the speed ramps, and the parents have got to take the Ramp of Doom. Ooh, it's going to be tricky.
It will be. So, first up, we have Reese and Sarah. The rookies are off first with the trifle. Here goes Reese. So, let's see how they get on. First, they'll need to weave through the barrels. Lovely, smooth control.
Oh, good boy.
He's good, isn't he?
He's brilliant.
Hey, everyone's impressed. Next, they go round the roundabout. Reese is handling things very nicely. No hint of Mum's recklessness and just the odd ball lost.
That's brilliant, Reese.
So far, I don't think he's lost any cherries.
I'm very impressed.
Manisha's looking very nervous today. Play it cool, Manisha. Oh, no, that's a bit of a disaster at this early stage.
Manisha's not terribly confident. This is not going to help her at all.
Come on, lots to the right. That's it. Keep it good, girl. Keep it going. Lots to the right.
Cliff's trying to talk her through it.
Lots to the right. Stand back. Steer back.
Steer faster.
Faster, Manisha, steer.
Oh, no, she's lost even more. But don't worry, Manisha. There's still loads of cherries left. Jono's having no problems. With steering around the barrels, he's already at the roundabout without dropping a single ball.
No, 2 balls have gone. No.
Oh, I'll take that one back. Molly's driving well, but she's looking really stressed.
You're all right, that's good. That's lovely and smooth. No, just keep going. Keep going now.
Dad's doing his best to calm her down. We know she's not used to smooth driving when Andy's behind the wheel.
A little bit, don't jerk it.
I don't mean to jerk it.
Don't start arguing, guys.
Dad, can you please stop now?
That's it, good girl.
The rookies are heading past the final few barrels, and that was the easy bit. Now it's time for their big moment. They have reached those serious speed bumps. This is really going to put them to the test. Jono approaches. He needs to be careful, as in his learner lesson, he was a bit too overconfident and went too quickly.
Oh, there we go. Over the speed bumps.
Not too bad, not too bad.
In the garage, Jono. Look where the garage is.
Oh, he spilled a lot there. Those speed bumps are terrible.
I think all the balls are gone.
Here goes Molly next. Needs to hang on to those cherries.
It's all right, just hit him. Just hit him, you're fine.
Oh, there's trifle all over the floor. But are there any cherries left? Third up is Manisha, who had a poor start. She needs to do well here. This is tough. Oh no, it sounds awful. It looks awful, but you have to hope there are a few cherries left. Last it's Reese, and he isn't known for his gentle approach. Good luck, buddy. I'm seeing a pattern here, and Reese isn't feeling too hopeful.
Oh, yeah, we've lost.
There are a few cherries in there so far, but the biggest challenge is still to come with this ramp. That's going to send them cherries flying. OK, it's swap time. The parents in the front, please. Remember, the teams need at least 1 red cherry left, and they are the small red balls that started right at the top of the ping-pong trifle.
Come on, we can do this.
I can't let my boy down again.
Sarah's feeling the pressure as she reaches the second set of speed bumps. She can't be in her usual hurry for this one. She's very smooth coming through these bumps.
Hey. This is Sarah. This is the reformed Sarah driving smoothly.
Reese is keeping a close eye on that trifle.
They were only white that fell.
That was brilliant. Michelle's next. She needs to keep a check on her nerves. Caught the edge of that first one. You got to take it easy.
Now, she's handling the speed ramps very nicely indeed, Joe.
Yeah, they look very, very smooth. Not bad at all. Michelle's looking relaxed for the first time at the academy. Andy's up next.
Right, hold on. Tight, this is going to be a bumpy ride.
And he's relaxed enough to joke about this one. I hope he's not being too overconfident. Oh, that cherry just went. Oh no! Still a few cherries left, I think. Remember, this is not a race, Andy. Cliff's up next. Despite being a self-confessed speeder, he's learnt to take these challenges very calmly. Perhaps he can make up for Manisha's nervous performance earlier. Slow and steady. Oh, just a few. There goes a cherry. But Cliff's keeping his cool. Well, that's the easy bit over with. Now it's the big one, the Ramp of Doom. Success or failure hangs on this one final humongous obstacle. And it's Sarah up first. She looks nervous.
Race, hold tight.
I am.
Hold tight, hold
It's
tight,
at
hold
Fort
tight.
Park.
Whoa! Oh, disaster! Sarah's not looking happy, and I'm not sure if there's any cherries left in that bowl now.
Sorry, Race, I panicked.
Will Michelle do any better? Here we go. That ramp of doom looks scary. This will be a big test for our nervous driver, Michelle.
Hey! Can we see any cherries?
Oh, that wasn't too bad, actually.
Oh, and my face must have been a picture.
Michelle, you're right. Your face was a picture. Sandy's turn. This is so hard.
I think we're doing that forfeit, Dad.
Don't give up yet, Molly.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Oh, I'm going to be sick. Oh, it's like...
Let's see that again on Molly Cam.
Oh, it's like...
That was typical Andy. Far too fast.
Oh, Dad,
I don't think we've got nothing left.
Oh, secure the car.
I don't think we've got nothing left after that.
You might be right, Andy. That was the worst yet. OK, last to the ramp of doom is Cliff. Whoa! Smashes down. I wonder what's left.
Well, quite nicely done.
I mean, it was better than Andy's attempt.
Absolutely.
I'm just trying to see if we can see any cherries in. I can't see from here, so shall we jump down and have a look?
Let's have a look.
Come on in. They started with 100 cherries, and they need just one left to pass. But will anyone make it? My dummies are going to do a quick count-up. So, what's the result? Sarah, in real life, how would you approach a speed bump?
I think in the past, not like that, but in the future, just like that.
Sarge, how do you think they got on?
Well, this is the serene Super Green team now, isn't it? Sarah, I've seen a complete turnaround. Your attitude, your responsibility, your control, you know, so much improved. I'm so proud of you.
So, it's a moment of truth. Dummy, with the bucket, please. Thank you. Let's find out how many cherries are left on your trifle. None in there. But hold up a minute. What's that? Look at that! Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Well done, congratulations.
Well done, guys. There
Well
were 3
done,
cherries
Reece,
remaining
well
on
done.
your trifle. You only need to have 1 remaining, so you outdone yourselves. Reece, congratulations. Sarah, well done, good job.
Super driving.
Brilliant stuff from the Greens. A pass and a real turning point for Sarah.
I think we're making quite a good team now because we're back on track. We're halfway in the challenges because we've done 6 challenges so far and we've got 3 out of 6.
I didn't want to let Reece down. So with the concentration, total concentration, we got through it and we had 3 balls.
Michelle, I want to start with you. You come into the academy as quite a hesitant driver, quite nervous.
Definitely.
And you got over this ramp of doom so well. It looked like there was no fear at all. And we've watched you grow. How did you feel about it?
I was absolutely petrified before I actually reached the ramp, but then I thought I've got to settle down and just kind of go for it.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. What did you think, Sandra?
Oh, the cool blues. Jono, have you seen any improvement in her driving?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we certainly have here, so I'm going to ask Joe now to give us the result.
OK, so hopefully this is a bowl full of cherries. You needed to get 1 to pass. Here we go. You got... Hey! Congratulations, guys. I can tell you, you got 13 cherries. So lucky for some, but very lucky for you.
I think it was unlucky for me. Well done, Jono. Well done, Michelle.
Jono and Michelle cruising to their 5th pass, and Michelle's looking very confident.
I really surprised myself and handled it really well and we passed. It was just a lovely feeling.
I feel really happy for her, but she's got a lot more potential and if she built up her confidence a lot more, she can do a lot more things.
So, team, that was quite eventful. Sandra, what did you make of it?
I'm going to have to talk to Andy most severely. Andy, that's back to your old ways. What were you doing up this ramp?
Well, I was trying to keep the same pace over the top of it.
Keep the same pace. You flew at that. You even managed to get into 2nd gear. Andy, really, a bit more respect. We were a bit annoyed with you because you could have damaged the car. And in real life, if you took a ramp like that, you could easily damage your own car. It cost you a lot of money.
Can my crash test dummy come in with the result, please? OK, so how do you think you've done?
None.
I can tell you got 1 cherry. Congratulations, that's enough to earn your pass. Well done, Moles.
Ta.
Andy, well done.
Well, cheers.
Well done.
Thank you.
The orange is passed by the skin of their teeth, but Andy, you are not in Sandra's good books.
I shouldn't have gone over it as fast as what I did. I did it purely to stop losing the balls at the top, but never thought of the damage that could be caused to the car.
So, team, how do you think you got on, Manisha?
Well, it's hard to say, really.
Well, the only one of us at the moment that knows the result is Joe.
Our crash test dummy would like to bring over the buckets. OK, so I can tell you with great pleasure. Oh, you looked in my bucket without me, Shaq. I'm so tired. Who needs a bucket? Well done, well done. Congratulations, congratulations.
Congratulations, well done, Manusha, well done.
You had 5 cherries left, which is a massive pass. The Purples with their 3rd pass in a row. What a turnaround for Cliff and Manisha.
Well, I think we've really improved in our driving. We've done ever so well and we've been trying our best, and I think that's really helped.
We were ever so down, you know, we were 3 down, but we've crawled it back. We're now 3 wins in a row. We're just going to keep the momentum going.
Today's challenge was fun, especially with the cherries falling off the trifle. It was great. But in real life, those skills are needed.
So, at the end of day 6, the Purples and Greens have passed 3 super skills each. The Orange team are ahead of them on 4, but out in front with a fantastic 5 out of 6 are the Blue team. Well, we made it through another day of intense driving training, and I wouldn't want it to have faced the old ramp of doom. So, shall we get down to business? Yeah. Let's do that. Here are your passes. And I can tell you that for the first time this series, every single one of you have passed. Yeah. Congratulations. OK, Cliff and Manisha, if you'd like to pass them down to John and Michelle. Molly, would you like to pass them down to Sarah and Reese? And I think you all deserve a good round of applause and pat yourselves on the back. Let's celebrate. So no mucky cars, no nasty forfeits for the first time in the series. These parents must be learning. Check out what we've got for you next time on Driving Academy. Vicky takes our rookies down Hazard Alley to test their reactions to the limit. It's crash bang wallop as Mr. C gets distracted at the wheel. Will he ever learn? And we've got our craziest super skills to date. It's going to be one hazardous day for our teams, that's for sure. Don't you dare miss it. It's getting closer. There are only 4 days left before our teams face the ultimate driving test. Join us next time on Driving Academy. Until then, stay safe.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Let me go. Ah!